Everyone wants success until they realize what it actually looks like. It does not look like Lamborghinis or private jets or some viral quote on Instagram. It looks like setting your alarm for 6 a.m. and doing the same thing every single weekday. It looks like packing your lunch the night before and choosing a bowl of oatmeal instead of ordering takeout. It looks like saying no to late night parties when you know you have work in the morning. Success is quiet, it is repetitive, it is boring. And if you cannot get used to that, you will never make it. I used to chase excitement. I thought motivation was the fuel I needed to change my life. Every Monday, I would wake up fired up after watching a hype video. I would set big goals and believe that this week I was finally going to become a new person. But by Wednesday, the excitement was gone. I would skip my workout, I would eat whatever was easiest, I would scroll through social media until my motivation tank ran dry, and by Friday I was back at square one. I was looking for another quick hit of inspiration to save me. Then one day, I got tired of starting over. I stopped looking for shortcuts. I started treating my life like a long-term project. I designed a simple daily routine and committed to it every single day, no matter how I felt. I set my alarm, I did my 3-minute devotion, I knocked out a quick ab workout, I prepped my lunch while eating breakfast, I took my vitamins, I showed up to work on time, I set aside money from my paycheck for savings, I worked on my side projects after dinner, even when I was exhausted. I did this 7 days a week after week, month after month. Nothing about that routine was glamorous. I did not post stories about it. No one applauded me for packing rubber bands for my eggs to steam. No one gave me likes for logging my reading progress. I did not feel pumped up every single morning. Some days I hit snooze. Some days I told myself I would skip my routine, but I did it anyway. I learned that consistency eclipses intensity, that repetition outperforms random bursts of energy, that true growth lives in the boring parts of life. We have been sold a lie. We think success is cinematic. We think it should feel like a highlight reel. We think we are supposed to wake up every day feeling driven and passionate. But real success is not about feelings. Success is about actions. It happens when you stop waiting for inspiration and start showing up whether you feel like it or not. Tony Robbins might tell you to live with passion, but I will tell you that passion is overrated. Passion fades, habit lasts. Think about anyone who has actually built something that matters. A business cross states, a body transformed through years of consistency, a portfolio built one small investment at a time. None of them got there by chasing excitement. They got there by getting comfortable doing the same thing over and over again. They got there by refining the same systems. They got there by ignoring the noise and focusing on the process. They got there by finding joy in the mundane because they recognize that the mundane is where lasting results are forged. Discipline is boring. Tracking your spending is boring. Automating your savings is boring. Going for a walk when you could be scrolling is boring. Reading 10 pages of a book before bed is boring. But so is emptying your bank account on bad decisions. So is feeling drained and defeated. So is waking up in 10 years and realizing you never built anything lasting. You get to pick your boring. No one is going to cheer for you when you decide to save that $50 instead of splurging on new gear. No one is going to throw you a parade when you choose to study instead of gaming all night. No one is going to hand you the keys to a brand new car because you hit a short-lived goal. But years from now, when your friends are still stuck in the same cycle of chasing the next hit of excitement, you will be free. You will be free because you built financial stability. You will be free because you built habits. You will be free because you earned your results one brick at a time. The truth is, most people fail not because they lack talent or opportunity, but because they are addicted to stimulation. They mistake a feeling for progress. If it is not flashy, they assume it is not working, so they quit when the results slow down or the process feels ordinary. They never give consistency enough time to compound. They never allow the small actions to stack up. They never realize that a boring routine is the engine of extraordinary outcomes. If you find your routine boring, that is a sign of growth. It is proof that you have moved past the need for constant dopamine hits. It is proof that you are willing to trust a process you cannot see working in real time. It is proof that you understand the difference between feeling busy and making progress. Busy work feels important, but it rarely moves the needle. Boring work moves the needle every single time. Boring is where the muscle gets built. Boring is where the capital accumulates. Boring is where the craft is honed. Boring is where the mindset is forged. The loud moments come after years of silent labor. The highlight reel is edited from thousands of hours spent in the dark. The big payoff is the result of hundreds of small wins accumulated quietly. So do not run from the mundane. Do not chase hype or the latest productivity hack. Do not wait for a surge of motivation. Build systems, stick to your habits, embrace the routine, schedule your day down to the minute. Automate your savings out of your checking account the moment you get paid. Line up your meals for the week. Plan your workouts every Sunday. Spend your first hour of every morning on your highest leverage activity. Protect that hour like your life depends on it, because it does. Because while everyone else is chasing novelty and distractions, you are quietly building the life they wish they had. While everyone else is looking for shortcuts, you are mastering the fundamentals. While everyone else is stuck chasing dopamine, you are stacking habits that work even when you do not feel like it. And when you finally succeed, you will not say to yourself that you were lucky or that you felt driven every day. You will look back and realize that you were patient. You will realize that you were willing to endure the boring. You will realize that you showed up when no one cared. You will realize that you chose repetition over excitement, and that choice became your biggest advantage. Success is boring. Get used to it. The sooner you accept that, the sooner you will unlock your potential. The sooner you accept that the mundane is your secret weapon, the sooner you will start winning in silence. So start today. Pick one simple routine and stick with it. Measure your progress over months, not days. Celebrate the small victories and keep stacking them. And one day you will wake up and the life you built will feel anything but boring. It will feel revolutionary.